builders. Happy Monday, TGIM, as my homie Eric Thomas would say. TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. I don't know who of y'all that watch my videos used to watch Eric Thomas or still do. I don't really watch his videos that much lately. I ain't gonna front. I think I need to get back to it, maybe keep that inspiration going. You know what I mean? Very inspiring speaker, man. Very inspiring. His whole aura is inspiration right about now. It's my guy. Even though I don't watch his videos like that lately, but I'm just saying, like, it still holds a place in my heart because I used to watch his video every morning. I used to do it. Thank God it's Monday video every Monday morning, and that used to get my Monday rolling, bro. Ain't gonna hold you. So, what's up, man? Monday. It's Monday. Who got the Monday blues? Who got the Monday blues today? Because the Monday blues is a thing. Nobody talks about that no more. Monday blues is still a thing. All right, people are still sick and tired of going to work and feel some type of way about going to work. Feel like, they wake up depressed, wake up stressed, feeling bad about what they have to do that day because it's Monday and the weekend is over and now it's back to the grind. But, there's a lot of reasons why people are stressed about work nowadays. It used to just be the work, right? It used to be just going to work. But now it's like you stress about work because a lot of the money that you're making, you don't even get to play with it no more, right? You don't get to use it the way you want to use it. You gotta, spend your money on bills. And most people spend about 60 to 70% of their money on their housing costs nowadays. That is wild. The majority of your money goes to your housing. That's rent. I'm not talking about everything that goes with rent. I'm not talking about the light bill. I'm not talking about the energy bills. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about the rent. That's how high rent is nowadays. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And mortgages and all that. It's just ridiculous. And then we got car notes. And then we got cell phone bills. Then you have light bill, gas bill, water bill, this bill, that bill. And then you got Apple trying to steal money from you. Apple be just snatching money out your account every so often. 99 cents here, $5.99 here, $7.99 here, right? And you like, bro, like, where do I get to spend my money at? When I get to go out and have a drink, right? When do I get to go out on a date? When do I get to have money to do things on the weekend? So Monday feels so terrible because you don't get to live life on the weekend, right? Those 2 days that you just spent at home trying to make the best out of it because you ain't got the cash or the dough to go, right? And then you end up going, and then if you do end up going, you end up putting it on credit, and then you put it on credit, and then now your credit card is starting to get too high, and then now your utilization is too high, and then you can't get loans the way you want to get loans because your utilization is too high because you've been partying and using your money for using your credit for things you're not supposed to be using your credit for. It's a vicious cycle. So how do we get out the Monday blues? How do we get out of this cycle? Well, I think the way out is to use your credit, right? And to buy things that's gonna bring on some type of financial cash flow, right? What we call that, guys? What we call that? IPAs. Income producing assets. Income producing assets. We need to take our credit, take our funds, take our money, and buy income producing assets, or invest in income producing asset, purchase income producing assets, whichever way you want to spin it. We need to find ways to get the income producing assets to get us out of this Monday blues, man, to get us out of feeling stressed about going to work. feeling like we ain't, because honestly, it's not the work, it's the fact that we don't get to spend and have fun in between the work. If that makes sense. We don't get to go, out to dinner and feel comfortable about spending that money. We don't get to go, see a movie and feel comfortable about spending that money. We don't get to go here, we don't get to go there, we don't get to go see our friends because we don't feel comfortable about spending that money because we have bills coming up and we are pretty much overextended on our finances. So it all trickles on to the fact that we have to come on a Monday and sit somewhere we don't want to be, do some things that we don't want to do just to make a living, and we don't get to do the things we want to do outside of that. Feel me? Because I was always taught, listen, do the things that you don't want to do, that's how you get to the places that you want to be. But lately, it just feels like we're just doing the things we don't want to do on a consistent basis and not getting nowhere that we want to be. And again, it takes some time. It doesn't say, I'm not saying this is an overnight, resolve, but it does take some time to get to a place where your IPAs and the things that you've invested in, the things that your side hustles, whatever the case may be, produce that finances, that income to get you some life. You know what I mean? Get you some life. Because right now, most Americans and most people are living a life of zombie. You wake up, go to work. Wake up, go to work. Get off work, go home. No. You know what I mean? And now you just kind of like exist. You're just living to exist. You're just existing. You're not living. And if you're not living, you know what I mean? Like, it becomes worthless. The grind becomes worthless if you're not living. If you're not trying, or you don't have an end goal to live, to you know what I mean, like break off and get some life in you. Now, not saying that hard work is not important, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't be doing, doing a lot. You should be doing a lot, but you should be able to do a lot outside of work also. That's all I'm trying to get at. Like, yes, you should be doing your thing. You should be grinding, creating side hustles, investing in income-producing assets, building things, building a YouTube channel maybe, building a TikTok, maybe build an Instagram channel, account, to make some money. That can be an income-producing asset. Your YouTube can be an income-producing asset. Your TikTok can be an income-producing asset. Your website could be an income-producing asset. You don't have to always invest in something to make an income-producing asset. You can build it. You know what I mean? You can do wholesale real estate. You could be a middleman for real estate agents where you find them, clients. It's a lot of different ways you can create and become an income producing asset, but you just gotta get creative. Like, right? You gotta be some creativity in this. You can't always just be cut and dry. And this traffic looks crazy. I'm literally 6 minutes away. The traffic looks like it's damn near at a standstill. Oh man, sometimes Atlanta just really drives me for real. But yeah, that's how we get rid of the Monday blues, man. It ain't always the job, man. It ain't always the job. Now sometimes it's the job. Sometimes you just hate your job. Sometimes your job just sucks and you need to find a new one, right? sometimes your job just sucks. And there's no, there's no shame in having a job that you don't like. Right? There's no shame in it, because we gotta get to where we want to get to, right? We gotta make it out. We gotta pay our bills. We gotta do the things that we're supposed to do, to be able to get the things we want, right? So there's no shame in sometimes dealing with a sucky job just for the time being. You know what I mean? For whatever reason right now. There's no shame in that. And a lot of people think, it's shameful to like work places that, are considered sucky. You know what I'm saying? Like fast food industry. You know what I mean? Like retail or even customer service. Some people think customer service jobs are below them, and it's a demeaning job. But we all got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We all got to start somewhere. And if you're in a sucky job, I advise you to go to like sites like Udemy and learn a skill. I'm studying to be a data analyst. Like I'm in warehouse management. Like I'm a warehouse manager, but I feel like if I can get my data analyst certification, one or two things that happen. Either I'll become a data analyst officially, or that certification would give me a financial boost as a warehouse manager, because I'll be able to analyze data more easily and create and do things. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to it, but that's my thing, right? So even though I'm studying to be a data analyst, doesn't mean I don't have income producing assets. That doesn't mean I'm not trying to create more money outside of, my regular 9 to 5 or regular daily routine work. But I say all that to say, the way to get away from Monday blues and not feel like you didn't do anything on the weekend that can make you feel good about going into work on Monday is to get more finances without you having to get more work, right? Without you having to work harder. And the best way to do so is create or invest in income producing assets. And you can do both at the same time too. You can invest in dividend paying stocks and invest in certain real estate funds and invest in, businesses and things of that nature, while you do things like a YouTube channel or TikTok account or Instagram account, things of that nature. So it's things you can do to create the income you want. And again, it might not be overnight, but it'll happen if you be consistent and you just push forward. That's just the way it is. That's just the way life is. Nothing is overnight. Nothing happens in a flash. You know what I'm saying? We might feel like it's overnight because we don't see the growth. We don't see the struggle. We don't see the work people put in. Sometimes people just pop out of nowhere with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and you're like, where'd you get all these subscribers from? Or these followers from? I want to be like you. I want money like that. You didn't see the times where they were up all night creating YouTube content or creating TikTok content or creating Instagram posts, and when nobody was watching. You know what I'm saying? When they was invested in, getting promoted on Instagram, investing and getting promoted on YouTube, and investing in other things to build their empire, build their business. You know what I'm saying? You weren't there. You didn't see that until one day you was searching and they popped up. You're like, wait a minute. This person got 100, 200, 300,000 subscribers and followers. Where did it come from? That's just the way it goes, man. Just the way it goes. That is the life. That is how things go in life. We don't see it until we see it, and then we wonder how they got it, because we didn't see the grind. we didn't see the work they put in. But it is what it is, man. It's Monday. I love Mondays, man. Love Mondays, especially if my weekend was good, especially if I got some kitty that weekend. You know what I mean? Especially if I got, you know what I'm saying, some time to spend with my family and it was a good experience and we went somewhere, we did something. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Mondays can be beautiful, because it's just back to the grind, but it's back to, okay, I'm gonna use this job to build more income and potentially financial freedom. That's all you want to do, right? You want to just take your job and build financial freedom. Slow and steady, slow and smooth. Sometimes it might have little spikes here and there where it get up, you know, ooh, get to another level, like, oh, we there already? Cool. $100 a month? Great. And then it trickles into 120, 110, 150 a month. And then boom, it spikes again. You're like, oh shit, I'm at 300 a month. Okay, cool. And then it just, you know what I'm saying? It just keeps going. As long as you keep going. Anywho, it's the end of my live, man. I try to keep it close, about 15 minutes. I don't want to hold you guys. I know I can get to rambling. Anywho, it's Monday, baby. I love you guys. Thanks for being a wealth builder. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being down with the team. Click the link below. Go to the wealthbuildersystem.com and start making that residual income, dog. Build your residual income, because residual is way better than not residual. Anywho, yo. Till next time, wealth builders. Peace.